Hey, yeah, fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging.
Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go from Ford Field. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense. Will take over. First and 10. And he'll take it for 4 yards on the game's first play.
He is tackled with the 27-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. Now it's going to be 3rd down. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. Third and 6. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
So it's 4th down, punting time. Ethan Evans to do the honor. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Austin brought in motion. Look to hit him with the jet sweep here to begin this drive. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. They'll run. It's the rookie from Alabama. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A quick throw, going to be caught by Pickens.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. Fields now on 2nd down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And 3rd down coming up. They put Pickens in motion. To throw is Fields. He's got it. That's Burks. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. That's a Steeler 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
London brought in motion. To the ground, a 1st down. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. And the defense has it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So they might be taking a look at this one. Second and a yard. London brought in motion. They go play action with Fields. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Would have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. They'll send their tight end left. From the shotgun, it's Fields. That is hot. He gets the hook up with Rice.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Gun. Here's a run up the gut. And the Steelers are going to have it 1st and goal. He'll take this one down to about the 3-yard line.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Tight end going in motion here. They'll try to run this one in. Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, Steelers. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man downfield. It's Laporta. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And that's a 1st down. And it will be a gain of 8.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker. Be friendly to the quarterback. And then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw all the fancy plays you want, but when the...
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. This is intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Well, they just try a very short throw, and instead, the defense takes it back the other way, and they come up with a big play, scoring the touchdown.
Mike, for how fast he jumped that route, it almost seems like he was in the huddle and ran the route for the quarterback. I mean, he was there before the receiver, and as you said, there was nothing left to do but take it all the way back the other way.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Steelers move out on top, 14-0. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. He's going to let this one go deep. That's caught! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 80 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. Oh, do you believe it? It's no good. That is his first extra point miss of the season. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. They'll come up here, first and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
The last two runs go nowhere and sets up third and very long. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Checking it down, this one is caught.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This returnable from inside his own 40. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. They send a receiver in motion left. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. Slot receiver headed right. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll check this down to the running back. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
It's now third down.
On third down, they'll try to get it on the ground. He'll be brought down at the 37, but that is good enough for a first down.
Wow, a little change of play call here, and that's typically not what we see at this down and distance. That's typically a passing down, Mike, but they catch the defense off guard, keep the ball on the ground, and they're able to pick up enough for the first down.
They send him right out of the slot. They'll look to throw here on first down. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Here's first and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he's in. Sam Laporta, touchdown Lions. His second touchdown of this first half. Here's Bates for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Lions move back to within one. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
When you go out and invest in a young guy like this to be part of your backfield's future, you got to find ways to get him involved early, and I think here's a case of doing just that.
This down inside the 45.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that
guy. A first down throw for Fields. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
They face second down and 7. off the play action. Here's Fields. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. And now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout. Talk things over before third down. Now, Fields. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This officially a 58-yard attempt. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Steelers is going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. Joey Porter Jr. got a hand in there and made the play.
Well, that's 2 straight plays now where this secondary has won their matchup, and right now the offense needs to find some plays that just call for easy completions. Get your wide receivers in space. Allow them to run after the catch, because right now these downfield passes, the defense is all over. This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Mike, living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Slot man in motion right. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He's hit after the catch and the ball comes free. One of the Steelers has it.
This one's going to be tough to stomach. I mean, all he has to do is just hold on to the ball, and they've got a fresh set of downs. He was past the yard to gain, but unfortunately, even though they gave up the 1st down initially, the defense was determined to get off the field one way or another, and they found a way to do just that.
They put Pigskins in motion. On 1st and 10, Fields. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even
oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Lions have got it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a...
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Following the penalty, they'll run it. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. The Lions call their first timeout. The Steelers going to send out their field goal unit here. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Pistol snap back to Fields. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They put Pigskins in motion. Fields from the pistol. He's going to tuck it and go.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
3rd and 9. Fields. That's complete. He's got it to London. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Handoff here, up the middle, and a short pickup, too, about the 42-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9. To throw is Fields. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell. And he's going to be looking at a short. Offense after the INT, chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Once again, it's Gibbs. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Lions first down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
3rd and 5. Receiver in motion, headed left. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That is caught. And the Lions are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1. Here's Gibbs. And he's not going to get in. In fact, He'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
In these goal-to-go situations, backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. One more time, they try Gibbs. A second effort, and he is in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. Bates now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions will even the score here in the 3rd. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. The drive will start on the ground. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Fields. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Fields to throw for it. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have the 1st down. An aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
Here's Fields to keep it himself. The ball comes out. The Lions have got it.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL,
after the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. taking off. First and 10. Slot receiver, headed right. Come out of the gun, he'll throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be taken down.
You never know which play is going to be the one that sways the game in your favor, and that could be it right there. I mean, to set up first and goal with that last pass completion, now they can really take their time. There is an element.
This is intercepted. Into space. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Steelers. What a play by the defense in a tie game. Not only do they come up with the turnover, Greg, they score the touchdown and take the lead.
And that's just a mistake, Mike, at this point in the game that you just cannot make on offense. You find yourself in a game that could go either way, and you just gift wrap the opposing team a chance to take it back the other way and take the lead.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Steelers will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. They're going to stop him in his tracks right at the 15-yard line. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Ooh, good gainer there. They'll get him out of bounds up past the 35-yard line. That's on the outstanding tackle, Penei Sewell. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And that one's going to get shut down quickly. Tackle made at the 11-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll look to throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. All alone, it's the tight end, Laporta. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They'll look to throw again. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. Now Gibbs. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. 1st down, and they stick with Gibbs. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Another Detroit Lions first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They go play action with Fields. Open man, he's got it. It's London. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion.
And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Well, they weren't going to get him the 2nd time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55. They send the tight end in motion. They'll run here. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. And now, 152, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout. They'll drop to throw. This one. A deep shot for Rice. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
This is a great example here, Mike, of an offense and a quarterback that is just in complete control and rhythm. Not only is he able to deliver this ball on target downfield, but the accuracy is what allows his receiver to stay on his feet, pick up the remaining yards after the catch, and walks it in for a touchdown.
Now, Aubrey for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Steelers will go up by 7.
Lions, 27.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
They send him right out of the slot. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He's going to take a shot down the field. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up 3rd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Now, a big 3rd down. They'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to have the Lions 1st down as they wind up getting 13 on 4th down. This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what this call is. Now, on 2nd and long. They'll look to throw yet again. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunately this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
Another try, 2nd and 10. Back to the air one more time. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he's brought down, but they are out of timeouts.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Now he'll air one out, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Steelers are going to come up with the late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play, and the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.